Hi everybody, my name is Andrea and I'm from Wise Women Productions, and our theme for Wise Women Productions is daily practice. And so today I thought I would bring my son Etienne in for a quick little interview about his daily practice in order to give you a different perspective and possibly inspire you even more deeply to create a daily practice for yourself. So, how are you today?
Not so bad. How are you?
Yeah? I'm doing really well, thanks, and I'm feeling very good and refreshed. Today it's a beautiful day in
Yep, so
Bali.
am I.
So what I really want to do is I want you to explain to me what you do in the morning when you wake up, what your daily practice is.
Alright, so the first thing I do when I wake up is I drink about a liter of water, like an entire water bottle full. It really helps to get the system going, gets your digestive system going, and it really just kind of optimizes your inner workings at the start of the day, so it's really nice. And then after that, I do an hour of meditation. And so the meditation consists of me just sitting, upright in my bed, closing my eyes. I set the timer for an hour, and I just focus on my breath for that entire time. Sometimes I'll trail off, and my thoughts will bring me in a certain direction. Although I find it's not so bad because once I notice that, I'm able to bring my attention back to my breath, which is nice. Yeah.
Awesome. And so I've heard you say before that sometimes in your meditation, it feels like, 1 minute, and other times it feels like an eternity, that 1 hour.
Yeah, so I find when I really get into the flow of my meditation, it seems as though the entire hour could take a minute. It goes by so fast because I just developed this flow. I don't know how else to describe it. It's just that nothing else matters, and it becomes really easy to just focus on myself and on my breath and not worry about what's going on up in my head.
Right, and I've heard it said too that, the more you're in that flow kind of no thoughts, of just in that presence, that present
Yeah.
moment,
Yeah.
it seems as though time doesn't exist in those moments.
Yeah, it very much seems like time ceases to exist. And one of the cool things about that is that I find after my meditation, if I experience like a good meditation like that, I can carry that feeling sort of throughout my day and apply that to everything I'm doing. So it's like after my meditation is done, I feel very refreshed. I don't feel bogged down by any sort of like negative thoughts or worry or fear, any of these things. So I'm able to go about and do my work as I was meant to do. And, I take that feeling into whatever I'm doing.
Right. Well, I think, that's ideally what I've been talking about is like the benefits of your daily practice. So that's one of the benefits of doing a daily meditation practice, is that it reminds you of that feeling of peace and flow and ease. And so when you feel it, then you're able to take that and bring it into your regular life. What other benefits would you say that a daily meditation practice has had on your overall life?
So on my overall life, I find that I'm much more grounded. It's just so much easier for me to perform tasks without thinking about performing the task, so to speak. It's just like I know exactly what it is that needs to be done, and I just do those things without thinking about them. Like, there's no commentary in my mind saying, you should be doing this, or like you should guilt yourself because you're not doing enough of this, or there's none of that. It's just pure life force energy action. That's it.
Awesome. So you're
Not
just
sure how
able
else to
apply-
describe it, but yeah.
So you're just able to apply what you need to apply in those circumstances to get what you want done,
Exactly.
but you're not second guessing yourself.
Yeah, there's never any second guessing.
Or worry or any of those things that sometimes get in the way or stop us from performing at our best, right?
Yeah.
We second guess ourselves. That's awesome.
Yes, and one of the main things that I've realized is that my mind actually functions so much better. Like I legitimately feel like I have gained IQ points.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's just that there's
So you feel smarter.
I feel smarter, and there's no external distraction to keep me off my track, so to speak, because I've built up so much stamina.
There it is.
Mental, emotional stamina, so
There
to
it
speak.
is. That's what I talk about.
Yeah.
Mental, emotional stamina.
And so nothing bothers me. Nothing can like take me off of my focus. My
Right.
focus is heightened to a point that like
That's awesome.
nothing else matters
Yeah.
except what I think matters,
Right.
and that's
okay.
all that matters.
That's amazing. And I think there's one more thing that you do pretty much on a daily or every other day basis, your workout.
Right. So I'm on a workout schedule like 4 days a week. I just do gymnastics and body weight training is my main go-to right now. And I find it's a really amazing way to start the day, like along with the meditation. It's really amazing because, of course, like most people know the benefits of exercising, and it just gets your hormones going, gets your chemicals going, and it's a great thing to do at the start of the day too, rather than at the end of the day, because then you get to feel those feelings throughout your day. And so it's just like another hack or enhancement to feel better.
That's awesome.
Really.
I love it. So what's so great about this is that Etienne is 19 years old, and he got an early start at some of these practices, I think around when he was maybe 16 or so.
I probably started like really taking this stuff seriously when I was about 15, 16.
Yeah, and so starting to formulate or starting to put together these kinds of practices or find out which ones begin to work for him. I didn't start doing my daily practice until much later in my life, probably in my late 20s, early 30s, maybe even later than that, and I've only developed consistency in the past couple of years with my daily practice. So this is amazing to see him doing it earlier and to see him receiving all the benefits from that. So I think we're good. I'm going to sign off here. I'm going to thank you for talking to me. I hope that you can talk to me in the future about other things because there's so much ground to cover and I love to get a young person's perspective.
Yeah.
And I want to thank you for listening, and I hope that this was helpful for everybody. And I'm going to come back to you in a couple of days with a brand new video and maybe even a brand new guest. Okay. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.